Okay, it's been a while since we've seen this Amiga. When I bought it, it had a little bit of a problem. Specifically, it needed new capacitors because these surface mount jobs go bad after 2 decades. And I recently had the machine recapped with shiny new capacitors. Now, I sent this motherboard out to be recapped. It was done by someone who has many referrals over at the 68K MLA forums, which is a classic Macintosh user forum. The link to his website is down in the video description if you want to go visit it. And many thanks to Charlie, that's his first name, for doing this job at very reasonable rates and a very professional job. As you can see, it's all cleaned up. Nice, clean solder job. He even did the A3640 CPU card, along with the corrections that need to be done on the card, since a couple of those capacitors were installed wrong in the reverse direction from the factory. And his turnaround time is usually a couple days. I had no complaints. The job costs about $45 on a more complex motherboard like this one. Of course, every piece of computer hardware, the price will vary depending on if the board was damaged or not. Besides that, I had also picked up a SCSI card several months back on eBay. This is a Grand Valley Products A2000 plus HC8 SCSI card with this aftermarket add-on Guru ROM. I bought it mostly so I could have SCSI connectivity on my Amiga. It also came with 6 megabytes of memory installed. It can take up to 8, which on this machine actually is a hindrance because that type of memory on the Zorro bus is slower than the onboard RAM. But luckily it can be disabled. I really haven't actually tested it with SCSI devices yet. I hope to in the future with my zip drive. But what's nice is I finally have working sound output. When I bought this machine, I only had like a little bit of the left channel and hardly any of the right channel. And I had to crank up the volume to get any sound out of the machine. So I got ProTracker loaded up here, the granddaddy of all module music programs, hooked up to this little Tandy MMS-10 speaker system I picked up, which is great for bench testing. It's amazing how powerful that little thing is. So let's see how it sounds, or let's hear how it sounds. Now you can hear left channel's nice and loud, and the right channel's nice and loud too. So that was just a quick update on my Amiga 4000. Once again, thank you, Charles, for your very fine solder handiwork. I couldn't have done it as good a job myself with my unsteady soldering hand. Thank you for watching, and feel free to leave a comment.